Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm your girl Cupid, and today we're going to be getting into some career messages, career advice for all of you. So my prediction is that these are not going to be super long readings. We're just going to get straight to the point like we always do, okay? So before I get into the groups, I do want to make a little announcement. I have created a second channel. It's not a tarot related channel. It's more candid, art focused, kind of just me being me. I felt like trying to integrate that on that channel was on trying to integrate that type of content on this channel felt a bit discouraging, just because I have an audience built over here that expects one thing, and so I think it's a good idea to just have that in a whole other place, so that if you're interested in that, then it's already targeting those specific people. So blah blah blah. If you're interested in checking out my other channel, the link for that is going to be in the description box, so that you can just go ahead and find me, okay? So anywho, let's get into these groups. So as always, I have 3 groups for you guys. The first group is going to be this little sheep figurine, this cute little white sheep figurine. Maybe you can call it a lamb, or it's more sheepy to me. So that's group 1. Group 2 is going to be this cute little shark tooth. And then group 3 is going to be my little ladybug. So group 1, the sheep. Group 2, the tooth. And group 3, the ladybug. If you need time to meditate, then I will have a picture inserted so that you can pause the video and use your intuition to see which group you belong to. And all timestamps for each group will be in the description box below. So catch you guys at your reading. All right, group 1, welcome to your reading. You have chosen the white sheep, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle out some cards to get some career messages for you, and I will catch you on the other side. Group 1. So I'm hearing your advice is to don't be dumb, right? Don't give in so easily. With the sheep here, I'm thinking of somebody easily influenced or misled. There's something here about watching out for getting trapped, right? Keep your eye out for traps, okay? Don't get too comfortable. We have this 8 of Swords and then this 10 of Wands, okay? So I'm seeing you being overworked or doing more than you're going to get paid for, right? With this 2 of Pentacles. It's almost like be mindful of what you're actually putting out and make sure you're not overdoing it. Don't overdo it, okay? But the 8 of Swords, I'm thinking of a situation where somebody feels trapped or there's a lack of mobility. Now, you are not in a space, like you are not lacking mobility. However, I'm getting the sense that wherever you're working now or wherever you're headed, if you allow yourself to get too comfortable, you can stagnate yourself. It's almost like don't let this be your last stop, okay? Don't get too comfortable here, or else you may find yourself feeling trapped or feeling stuck here, okay? With this nightmares, I'm seeing somebody all these hands out and then somebody holding back all these shards that are stabbing them. So I'm seeing that you may be in a work environment where the more you offer to do or the more you show that you can do, the more they're going to put it on you. The more they're going to rely on you for those tasks, right? And these can end up being tasks that you really don't want to do. You being stuck with the hard work or the hard labor. And so I'm thinking of like a place that basically would take advantage of your hard work. So that's why this advice is coming out to just be a bit more strategic. Here we have strategic about how much you show that you can do, how helpful you are, right? Because yeah, this is an environment that it may cause you to regret giving so much, okay? We have twin here, and so I feel like you're at risk of seeing yourself, right? When I first pulled this sheep out, it makes me think of like other sheep, right? Copies and copies and copies. And so with this twin here, it's like, don't let yourself become one with the group in this environment, right? Don't fool yourself into thinking that you can see yourself in these people or that you guys are the same. You're really not the same. And this is not shade to them or you. This is just the reality. Don't give in to that we're a family mentality. Don't give in to that group mentality. I'm really seeing it pushed here that this group mentality is what will make you feel trapped or stuck if you give in, right? We have 8 of Cups and we also have 8 of Swords reversed. So you got an 8 of Swords twice and then you got another 8 of Cups, right? So 8, 8, 8, right? This is about that mobility we were talking about, that opportunity to keep moving forward. It's going to be severely affected if you get too comfortable. The 8 of Swords reverse is basically letting me know that this is not your last stop. Don't let yourself get stuck here. Don't let yourself get stuck here. Don't give in, right? Have fun, enjoy yourself, work hard, right? Be your best self, but strategically. Don't give it your all. Don't sacrifice. It's hard to explain if you don't already know what I mean, I guess. But you just don't want to get sucked into the culture. You know what I'm saying? Don't buy into the culture. Okay, with this 10 of Swords here, I'm getting burnt out. Okay, and I feel like with the 10 of Swords, you don't want to paint yourself into a corner because we have this Ace of Swords right underneath, right? So there's something about you speaking or speaking up or taking initiative that can bite you in the ass in the end, okay? Try not to overextend yourself. And then lastly, we have shelter. And so I feel like with this, it's kind of letting you know, like I said, this is not your home, right? This is not the place you need to take shelter. This is not the place that you need to settle down in. If you settle down in this place, we have weight right underneath that, and then change, reverse. So you're going to put yourself in a position where you're weighed down with a lot of work, you're tired, maybe feeling unappreciated, right? And it's going to be very hard to work yourself out of that position, okay? So that's your advice is coming off like a warning. Don't get too comfortable in this work environment. Don't overextend. Be very mindful of the type of persona that you project in this workspace because it looks like it's the type of space that will take advantage of you if you let them, all right? So that's all I have for group 1. If you enjoyed this reading or it resonated or you found it to be helpful, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Feel free to leave a comment. And if you would like to be notified whenever I post new videos, then subscribe and ring that notification bell. Bye. Group 2, welcome to your reading. You have chosen the shark tooth, all right? So we're going to get into your career messages. I'm going to shuffle the cards and I will catch you on the other side. Group 2, you have chosen the shark tooth, okay? I heard you're gonna go far, kid. You're gonna go far, kid, right? There's something about your mouth. You have like a gift for gab. You have a sharp tongue. We have a Queen of Swords here, and then we have a King of Swords. So already I'm getting defense. So I'm seeing somebody going into politics or going into law enforcement. This is somebody who has a sharp, witty kind of mind and mouth, right? This is somebody who can defend themselves very well. Somebody who can debate very well, okay? We have a Seven of Swords here. So I feel like your career advice is that whatever it is that you speak on, it's going to make you very successful. I'm getting with the Seven of Swords, I'm sitting, like I said, someone defending themselves or defending a client, somebody proving something, right? Proving something wrong. I'm also getting the energy around catching criminals or catching people in lies, catching people in falsehoods, okay? We have this Ten of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck. I saw a stack of books. So something you're very well studied in. I'm also getting I'm getting like evidence, all right? Proof, okay? The proof is in the pudding. Your career advice is that whatever it is that you've been studying, it's going to make you unpredictable with this off script, and it's going to make you very successful at proving your point or getting points across or defending whatever it is that you're defending, okay? With the Chariot, I'm seeing situations that can go either way. Situations where the outcome is unpredictable, okay? But this, like, the choices that you make here with this choice card, the way you interpret information, the way you present that information with the Page of Wands is going to be new. It's going to be fresh. It's going to, like I said, catch people off guard, and it's going to allow you to win your cases in new and exciting ways, right? We have here, what is faith without accountability? So not only do you make these decisions because you believe in yourself, right? You have a lot of faith in your efforts and what you're doing, but there's also, I'm getting like a moral high ground, or there's something about your beliefs, right? It's something about holding people accountable, right? Integrity. There's an integrity about the way you approach this information that you come off kind of like an authority in a sense, right? And then lastly, we have this transmutation card. So I feel like I said, it's the way you take that information and reinterpret it and present it that turns things in your favor, right? There's something about your mind that's very innovative that allows you to kind of see details in things that other people can't, right? You have a sight that is unique. And like I said, with this tooth, you have a way of presenting that information that maybe makes people feel like their mind is blown, or they never would have thought, right? You're, like I said, unpredictable with this off script card. So anyway, that's your career advice. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. It's going to lead you down the right path. And like I said, it's going to allow you to gain more authority in this area. So good job, group 2. Anyway, if you enjoyed this reading, or it resonated, or you felt that it was helpful, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Feel free to leave a comment. And if you would like to be notified whenever I post new videos, then subscribe and ring that notification bell. Bye, group 2. Hi, Group 3. Welcome to your reading. You have chosen the little ladybug, okay? So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to shuffle your cards, and I will catch you on the other side. Three, welcome back to your reading. All right, so I feel like your message here, I'm really drawn to how this ladybug has these two sides to it, right? And then here we have the Six of Pentacles, we have Temperance, we actually have Temperance twice, and then the Four of Wands. So there's like a mirroring energy that I'm picking up on. I'm hearing you. I'm hearing give and take, right? So whatever it is that you give is going to reflect back to you. So you're being asked to consider what it is that you're putting out there, but also be mindful of that balance, right? Trying not to do too much in one area. And I feel like the reason why is going to be different for everybody. But I feel like with this Four of Wands, I do think it has something to do with enjoying yourself, having a good time, maybe even being social with your coworkers or making connections. It's almost like your advice is, yes, do those things. Yes, be out there, be active, connect with others, but I'm hearing don't share too much, right? Don't give too much away. There's something about this ladybug that's very mysterious to me. It's almost like, coming off very demure, right? You're a lady. A lady doesn't gossip. A lady doesn't, right? There's this stuck upness that I'm picking up on, but it's like your advice. Like your advice is to be a little bit exclusive, okay? Don't give too much away. Don't ruin the mystery, okay? I'm also hearing knowing when to say when. We have farewell and then we have now, right? So it's almost like knowing when to say goodbye to things, knowing when to end things or to walk away from things. Like your advice it's kind of similar to the first group where it was like, don't give too much, right? Don't allow yourself to be taken advantage of because you want to do so much. Try not to be strategic about what you do. Be strategic about what you give and don't get so comfortable, right? This, wherever you is not your last stop. This is just one stop on a long journey, all right? So don't get too caught up in this environment that you forget to leave, right? Knowing when to say when to say goodbye. We also have the Six of Cups here. So this is like, when is a space behind you, right? And it's kind of funny when you realize, like, you ever had that moment where you realize that where you are is already the past, and that's why things are just not working out, because it's like you're a ghost wandering around in your past life. You know what I mean? So it's like knowing when it's time to leave something behind. Like, oh shit, this is yesterday. This is yesterday's news, right? Now I need to move forward, okay? And desire came out as well. And I think that's very interesting because it came out right next to, we have it next to celebration. And then those Four of Wands, right? I feel like there's an energy around you being free, right? But this freedom is because of your elusiveness, because you don't buy in to company culture, because you don't let yourself get so comfortable in this space. You come off more desirable and you get more of what you want, because it's like you're serving yourself. You're serving yourself and you go towards what makes you happy, and you celebrate every little step you make, every little bit of progress you have. It's a win for you with this Four of Pentacles here, right? You're winning all the time, and that's because you're very mindful of what you give and what you keep to yourself, right? You're exclusive, okay? Not everybody's just going to be able to get into your club. Not everybody's just going to be able to get something from you. And every little bit that you do give, it's extremely valuable now because of the exclusivity, okay? I feel like the temperance is very much you pouring out the cup. It's like the teacher during snack time, right? And the teacher determines how much snack each kid gets. You're the one fixing the plates, but people can tell that you're not giving away everything in your fridge. You're only giving out a couple little things here and there, but the full abundance of you will never be fully experienced by them, not on your watch, okay? And that makes you so like alluring, right? There's like an allure here, okay? Especially with the ladybug. It's like people find you very attractive, people find you very cute, people find you like you're lucky, like, you know, when you see a ladybug, it's like a lucky moment, you know? And so like that's the vibe you give off. So like I said, your advice is to lean into that and be very strategic about what you give and what you get. Because if you give too much, the funny thing about a workspace is that when you give too much, you don't get the same back. In fact, you start to lose, right? Losing investments, okay? So remember when I first started the reading, I was like give and take, right? There's something here about being very strategic about the give and take. That balance is so important. People don't realize how important that little bit of balance is in the workspace, but I promise you, figuring that out, getting a hone in on not being so available, it's going to make your work life a lot more successful. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to end your reading there, group 3. I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope that it was helpful or resonated. If it did, give this video a thumbs up. Feel free to leave a comment, and if you would like to be notified whenever I post new videos, then subscribe and ring that notification bell. Bye, group 3.